History is an important aspect in the shaping of our identity, but it should not be overestimated, nor should it be ring-fenced with labels that have been given to us by Eurocentric philosophy, which we may have adopted as our own. We might call ourselves Jamaican. Yeah, I'm a Jamaican, I'm a proud Jamaican. We might say this. Love it. Teach our children to be it, without ever knowing what that word means. Where does that word mean? Where does it come from? What's the origin of that word? You're calling yourself something you don't even know what it means. Oh, yeah, but I know I'm not British. Do you? Do you know what that word means? No, but I know I'm not it. Do you? So you know you're Jamaican, but you know you're not British. Even though you were born here, and your mother was born here, and your father was born here, but you know you're not British, but you know you're Jamaican. But what does the word Jamaican mean? I don't know. And yet you call yourself it, or you call yourself Nigerian. Oh, I'm Nigerian. Do you know what that word means? Has it ever occurred to you that the word Niger means black? It's the same root word as the N-I-G-G-E-R word, which I don't utter. It's the same root as the word Negro, which most African people have rejected as a term of reference in reference to themselves. It just means black, but also it has negative connotations related to death and other things. And when you call yourself Nigerian, are you not also calling yourself all those other different terms as well? Or you say, I'm a West Indian. West of what India? When's the last time you were in India? That you should be west of it. Oh, I'm a West Indian. West of what India? The reason why the West Indies is called the West Indies is because certain explorers like Christopher Columbus were lost and refused to accept that where they were was a different continent. And so they called that place the Indies, the West Indies, and another place called the East Indies, when it has no relationship to India at all. And then you as an African call yourself a West Indian because a European who was lost references themselves by terms that didn't mean anything even to his generation. And so when you call yourself that, you expect not also to be lost. You are as lost as he is, or more so, because that was 500 years ago. The so-called Caribbean is not west. Well, it is west, if you look at it, but far, far west of India, and that's not how the term came about. So when we call ourselves West Indian, we've got to know what we're doing and know why it has those particular references and understand that we're calling ourselves a very confused term. So these labels that have been given to us are, for the most part, given. They are aspects, to a certain extent, of a degree of white supremacy stroke patriarchy that attempts to label those who have been subject to colonialism and neocolonialism by terms and labels that are convenient for the master in their patriarchal white supremacy to feel comfortable with.